police department, and basically what the judge and the DA is trying to do to me. Back on January 21st, 2016, I was stopped by two officers in an unmarked car for over tinted windows, and these officers used marijuana smelling and whatnot, and basically they pulled me out of my car, and I was placed under arrest along with a co-defendant of mine, and this so-called officer said that they found a bag of marijuana in a gravity knife that was supposed to be stashed under the glove compartment in a 2013 Nissan Maxima. And basically we was charged. Later on, when I went through central bookings, I was later on charged separately with so-called pills that was supposedly be in the trunk of the car during the car being taken back to the police station. I have video of all of this on my phone, and I actually have my property receipts right here, if y'all can see them. This is from my phone, my money, everything that was in my car. Excuse me. So like I said, I was charged. The officers took my car away. They seized my car. I had to go through a civil hearing in order to get my car back. I then obtained my car after winning in the civil hearing off of these two officers making inconsistent statements with each other over the whole initial stop and what was, allegedly found and whatever. They had my car for about 2 months to 3 months. I went to go get my car back. These same officers also contacted Nissan Motor, where I got the car from, and they informed them that I was supposedly selling drugs out of the car, whatever. And Nissan went along and took my car back from me after I'm still making my payments, even when they had the car in the, the city pound or whatever the case may be. I put a case in against Nissan, whatever, that was handled, whatever. And after I got my car back, the date of the hearing was March 22nd, which was this year. 2 days later, my lawyer informed me that this case was dropped from the felony, which was a felony over the so-called drugs, the knife, and the marijuana. It was dropped down to a misdemeanor, a misdemeanor. So I've been going back and forth to court on a misdemeanor. Now, these officers also, during this whole traffic stop, again, like I said, I have it on video. They injured me by, one of them pulled me out of the car. If y'all can see this paper, they messed up my foot, my toes. They tell me I got hammer toe because one of them stepped on my foot, pushed me to the back of the car, which I was already a little injured. So I have my cane here, which I now walk with a little limp, minus the cane. Now, unless I put my brace on, I went and found the little brace that the doctors in them. At the time, I didn't have my medical coverage, so they was charging me $450 for a brace, a personal custom brace. And I never went and got it, but what I did do was go to Rite Aid and find like my doctor informed me, to find a little, it's like about this size, it goes right under my toes, and basically works out for now. And basically, like I said, I got the paperwork on my hammer toe, whatever. They put me out on disability over all of this. I do have a 9 to 5. I work for Black veterans for social justice. I have work ID, whatever. This is basically like the paperwork on when Nissan, I had put a case in against Nissan for taking back my car. Like I said, I won that. But to come up on speed with things, like I've been trying to get my phone back and things like that they have down. Still, after the case got dropped from a felony to a misdemeanor, they still been hitting me with, oh, it's evidence, which you can see I've been trying to go down there and get the phone. They've been hitting me saying that, I can't get it because of X, Y, and Z. Now, to come up to speed, I've been going to talk to a psych. As y'all can see, I haven't been sleeping, and like it's just really, really stressful, like to go through what I'm going through right now over nothing, which was supposed to be tinted windows, but like I said, the police just wanted to search the car for no reason. I told them I don't have nothing, no reason for y'all to search my car. And like I said, they went along, pulled me out the car anyway. Like I said, again, I have it on video, which they're not trying to give me my phone back, saying when the case is over, they'll give me my phone back. But I've been, trying to go set up the appointment. I already spoke to one therapist back when. I've just been trying to set up the appointments to go in, for me to get a psych and speak to a psych on, a regular basis. But to come up to speed, on October 11th of this year, I went to court, which was actually a couple of days ago, and I actually recorded in the courtroom. I had my phone in my pocket, and I recorded the judge and my lawyer going at it, because when I came in the courtroom, again, this case, after I won my car back, it was on the felony calendar. It got dropped to a misdemeanor. When I went in there on October 11th, they offered me a violation and a conditional discharge. I then, on the tape, as I'm gonna post it on my YouTube along with this, I told the judge, I don't want that. My lawyer informed her that I didn't want that. Y'all can hear her on the tape telling the judge this, and the judge asks her on such and such charges why I'm not taking a violation. And as I feel like she got mad, and I know she got mad. And my lawyer asked for some things that we need, because, like I said, I didn't want the violation, so I told them I wanted to go to trial on the misdemeanor. My lawyer asked for some things, which was my co-defendant's package and some other paperwork that we need before we even go to the hearing. Again, the judge got mad, and she told my lawyer she don't feel like that paperwork that my lawyer is asking for would be helpful, which I don't see how is, a judge can make that ruling. My lawyer is asking for some paperwork, I'm not saying, who is you to say that you don't feel like this is, this is my life right here. This, I could be placed in jail. That one piece of paper that you feel that's not good enough or won't help could actually help us. So she then wanted to start the hearing that day. And y'all hear on the tape, get the ADA down here, get the officer down here. Well, to, jump a little bit. We went to lunch. When we came back, the ADA was down there. The officer came down there. This is the same officer that did not lock me up, y'all. This was the officer that injured me, the one that pulled me out the car, slammed me on the car, stepped on my foot. So I guess I wouldn't run nowhere. I don't know. But this was the officer that injured me. This wasn't the arresting officer. But the officer that injured me was down there. And all of a sudden, like I said, after lunch, they claim that there's no courtrooms to do our hearing and all this something. So now it got postponed to November something. On top of that, now my case, again, for the third time now, got dropped from a misdemeanor, which was this morning, which I simply, said I want to go to trial on the A misdemeanor. Now, I come back from lunch and they telling me that it got dropped down to a B misdemeanor, and we're not going in front of a jury trial. We going in front of a bench trial, because that's what a B misdemeanor holds. Now, y'all, I told them, I don't want to go in front of a judge trial, because I see what y'all trying to do, but I'm just trying to ask for somebody to help me, because of the BS that's going on. Why would you want to put me in front of a judge And I have a video, a recording of a judge not even wanting to pass paperwork over to my lawyer. So I'm not understanding. Y'all hear me on this recording telling them I don't want y'all violation, y'all conditional discharge. You know, if if y'all not willing to dismiss the case, I'm going to trial on this a misdemeanor. So I don't understand how when we come back from lunch, it's dropped down to a B misdemeanor, and y'all telling me that it's a bench trial, that I'm going in front of a judge. So basically it's left in the judge's hands, y'all, to make this ruling on the case, which again, they offer me a violation and conditional discharge. And because I don't want to take this violation or conditional discharge, they pushing me in front of a judge, like trial, like, I'm asking for somebody to help me, like, please, like, anybody, like, my number is 347-580-9126. Please, like, cause it's a lot. Like, if y'all on my YouTube page, y'all can see all the other harassment and everything that goes on already. So I'm just really asking, like, cause they trying to railroad me. Like, they offer me, this case been going on since January. We're already in October, and they offering me a violation with a conditional discharge, knowing that I did nothing wrong that night. They never took nothing on my windows. They only told me to roll down my front two windows. Never took no meter reading, no nothing. When I didn't comply to get out the car, and all of this is on my phone, which they wouldn't give back. Again, it's on my phone. They have my phone down there this whole time with the video of what happened that day. So I'm just asking again for anybody to just reach out and just help me, please. Thank you. My name is Jermaine Walker, and have a nice day.